Hey, so I'm just posting a video because I just wanted to kind of document my thoughts a little bit. It's a rainy Saturday here, and I have been doing like just some reflecting and thinking about things. I was trying to call one of my friends because I was like, I need to catch up with her. And I called her and she didn't answer. And I started thinking about the fact that lately she really doesn't answer for me. We talk through text messages. We have like a group like chat, and we talk through text messages, but we don't really talk anymore. And I thought to myself, I think I need to mourn this relationship. And that hurts me. Not that we're never going to talk again, right? Because we are, but I think I have to mourn the type of relationship that we had and just accept the fact of where we are now. Because I know that life gets busy, right? I do. I know that life gets busy. I know that jobs are demanding. I know that kids require things, husbands require things. I know all of that. I know all of that. But I also know that any type of relationship requires work, right? So you being an employee to an employer takes work. You being an entrepreneur and a business owner takes work to put in so you can be a good business for your customers to come in and draw revenue, right? You being a good parent requires work, meticulous planning, pickup, drop offs, helping with homework. Well, they don't really give out homework anymore, but I know that all of these things require work, right? Being a good wife, being a good husband, these things require work. Being a good daughter, being a good son, being a good sister, being a good brother. But guess what? It also requires work to be a good friend. And although I may not have a husband and I may not have biological children, I still have other obligations and I still put in the work to try to be a good friend to several people. And I am the type of friend that you can lean on. I'm the type of friend that you can call to hide the body, to ask for advice, to ask for money, to ask for my opinion, to ask for me to pray for you, to ask for me to show up to your event, for me to ask me to buy from your child. I buy from everybody's children. To support any kind of fundraiser you have. I'm the one that you even call just to chat about a show. I'm the one you call about pop culture. I'm the one. And I'm willing to do that for any and all of my friends. But it also requires work that they do that for me too. And I don't require a lot because I'm a counselor, because I listen to people all day long and talk and try to analyze and do all of that stuff, that sometimes when I get home, I don't feel like talking either. So it's not like I'm calling people every day. I'm not doing that. But it's been months since we've actually had a full conversation where it's just me and you. Not group text, not you need information about something real quick. You need to ask me a question I'm talking about just having a phone conversation where we're catching up. And those times that we have, I am the one that reaches out, which I don't have a problem with because some of my friends require that I reach out to them. That's just how they are. Like, they're just not the initiator of the phone call, but doesn't mean that when I get them on the phone, they don't talk to me for 3 hours. I'm talking about 2, 3 hours. Like, I get them on the phone and they on the roll. But they just might not be the initiator. And I'm okay with that. And then some people initiate a lot of phone calls with me. And so I don't want them to feel like, oh, I'm the one that always. So initiating is not an issue with me. I could be the one that always calls you. That's not the issue. I just want that when I do call you, that you answer. And if you can't answer, you call me back. You text me back and say, hey, today I might be busy, but I'm going to call you over the weekend or I'm going to call you on Thursday. Hey, I have a friend who schedules me and, like she'll send me a text and she'll be like, hey, Thursday, do you have any free time between the hours of 10 and 2? I have a break and I would like to schedule some time to talk to you. I haven't talked to you in a while. And guess what? I'm okay with that. Even if I only have 45 minutes, I might say to her, oh, I'm free from 11 to 11:45, or I'm free from 11:45 to 12:30, or whatever. In between that time frame, I could say that to her and she'll be like, okay, I'm scheduling it. I'll call you. And she calls me at that exact time and we talk and we catch up. Because guess what? I know she's busy and I know she has children and a husband and a lot going on. But she is like thinking to herself, I still have to make time for my friend because my friend is my friend and my friend is always sending me stuff and always checking on me. So let me do my part. And I appreciate that because again, y- you can't you might not have the time to text all the time like I do or send memes all the time like I do on social media or share breaking news through group text like I do all the time. Maybe you don't have that, but you think to yourself, "Hey, I do need to schedule some time with her though. At least once a month, I need to schedule some time with her so we can actually talk and catch up because it's my friend and I love her and I want her to know that I value her regardless of what I have going on." So I can appreciate that. I'm just thinking about I have, you know, just a friend that I feel like doesn't put in that effort. And I'm starting to just feel like I need to do some soul searching within myself and just accept the fact that that part of our relationship is over. And now we might just be at the point where we're not really good friends, we're just friends. Or we're just friends with a long history, but we're just friends. And I just might have to accept that. But the thing about it is that's a really, really hard thing to accept. When you've known somebody for 20 plus years and you feel like you've been their friend through different changes in different parts of their lives. And so to know that, you know, that part of our friendship is over is a tough pill to swallow because I just feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of being the only one fighting for it. I'm tired of being the only one to fight for it. I will fight for you. I will do anything for you as a friend. I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings. So my friends are my family. And I will do anything for you, but I have to at least feel like you still like me too. You still value me as a friend too. You still think this relationship and bond that we have is important enough to put in some effort. That still has to be a real thing for you too. And you know, I just I don't know. I don't stay in places where I'm not wanted. I don't stay in places where I'm not valued. I don't stay in things. I don't do that with men. I don't do that with jobs. And now I'm saying to myself, this friendship, I might have to accept that I don't need to do that with that either. But I'm not going to I don't want to just cut it off, but I'm just saying I just need to accept that it's no longer the type of relationship that we had. People go through different phases and friendships change, they evolve, they dissipate and they disappear. They form again, I guess. They can morph into something else. And I don't know. I mean, but it's just a hard pill to swallow. But I think I need to get some water and put my head back and just swallow it and just accept it for it being what it is. Well, I think sometimes it's easier, or sometimes it helps when you just say it out loud and you feel like you're sharing it with somebody. And so I guess that's why I'm making this video, just so I can share it.